And welcome to a quick tutorial on the TriggerCharts Commander Series, specifically looking at the AutoPilot multi-time frame for RadarScreen. And what I want to show you here today is some of the enhanced alerting features that you have within the new version 12 that allows for you to alert any security based on a time frame, a group of securities, or all securities, and you can actually mix and match what you want to alert. Alerts are really used to find out when we're seeing a breakout or a breakdown, and those are the short and long alert functions that pop up inside of your radar screen. So these are the yellow bars that will show up on any time frame, and you can see a few of these here. But basically what we want to do is first start and take a look at where we are with regard to some of the settings. So the way you get to this, and what you're seeing right here is all the settings, is we simply go over to, let's cancel this, and let's take a look at how we can do this for all securities. So we could take a look at clicking with your mouse, left click on the top here where it says TCTS AutoPilot MTF. Left click that, then you do a right click and do studies, edit all symbols, right? Edit the TCTS AutoPilot MTF for all symbols. We click that, we get a page that shows up. Yours may be set to general, but let's go over to inputs. And in the inputs area, you'll see that there are several different time frames, of course. You can have what looks like here. We have the baseline, which can't be changed, which is 30 minutes. And then we have the time frame 2, which is 60 minutes. And let's point these out for you, right? We have the 60-minute time frame, the 240, which is time frame 3. And these are all shown on the top of the bar when you look at your radar screen. So what we could do now is we can hop on over to, if we want to, for example, look at alerts for all of the time frames. Right now it's set to true. So alert on 1, that is representative of the 30-minute time frame. Alert on 2 is the 60-minute, and so on. And again, this could change depending on how you have yours configured. But this is the baseline and default configurations. Alerts are on. So what this is saying is that alerts are on for all of these. Now, what's important to recognize also is you want to go down to your alerts and make sure that your alerts are set to alert continuously. And you can use the global messaging preferences or any of your custom preferences on how you want your alerts to pop up. But right now it's set to alert continuously, because what this is going to do is it's going to look for those long alerts and short alerts and essentially only alert you once per bar, or if there's a change from, let's say, a long profit or a long to a alert. So it's not going to continually pop in your face all the time as it's moving up and down through those levels. So this is what we found to be the best setting overall. Again, you could use whatever setting you want for your own circumstance. And what happens is if I save this now and I just go down and press OK, we should probably get some alerts that will pop up if we change something. So we didn't really change anything there. So let's take a look at this. Let's refresh this. Control R. I'll take a second. And you'll see that we did, in fact, get an alert on the daily that came up, because there's a few different alerts that are here. But you'll get this the first time of the day. You'll get some alerts that pop up. And then throughout the day, as things are changing, it'll only come up and pop up when there is a change to the specific alert setting, or when there is a trade bias that moves to long alert or short alert. Now, what else you can do here is you can actually go in and say, you know, I really want to turn these off. Let's just turn these off. And we could say just one of two things. You can go over to your alerts, and you can click here in the alerts and turn these off. Or what you can do is you could actually go into this and left click on all of them, then right click again, click your alerts, and you can say alert continuously here, or disable alert. So let's again say we disabled all alerts now. I'm going to go back in here, alert. We're going to enable alerts continuously, and here they go popping up on the bottom. You can see that. Now, in addition to that, when you can either set alerts through the properties or through a click, we could actually go in and set alerts only on one security. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look at this. And when you hover over any of these, it will give you all of your input features that are on. So you can take a quick look at what's happening. But let's say that on this security, we just double left click and we go over to our inputs. And let's say, for example, we don't want the 30-minute on. We're going to change this to false. We're going to change the alert on 2 to false as well. And we'll change this one to false also. And we'll go down to each one of these and say we don't want to put these on. And again, you can have either some on or all on or none on. So right now what will happen is that we didn't see any alerts pop up right there. At the same time, if you click the next one, left click that and double click that, you notice that these are all true. So we only change the setting at this standpoint for that one security. So you can change it, as I mentioned earlier, by doing all securities, by left clicking, right clicking, studies, edit all these, or just double click in any of the areas on that security, on that one particular row, and you can change it for those. You can also change it for a group. Just highlight a few of these, right click, studies, customize it for the selected symbols. Now we're customizing this for the selected symbols. So with that, what you can do is you could change, let's say, one of these. Just change this to false on time frame 2. Now each of these, again, we're just getting these alerts that are popping up because they are on the NQs. We saw there's a short alert on the weekly. It's going to give you the last one once you first charge it up and turn it on. And this will stay alerting all the time because you have your alerts on continuously for all of these. So it's really easy to set these up and then to customize the alerts. And what's really interesting to watch is how the alerts move successively throughout the day. And you can watch this on a regular basis. You could also view your message center to see what's happening. So you see, click the view on the top, messages, message center. And what that's going to bring up is all of your alerts. And you can keep this on your screen as you want, if you want, also throughout the day. What I like to do is clear these throughout the day. And you could pretty much say, remove all your alerts. And then let's take a look at this. Let's turn our alerts back on. Let's turn them off first. Right click, alert, enable. And now once again, we view our messages, message center, and you'll see the alerts that popped up. The first time of the day when you light this up, or when the bell rings and it comes up, you may see only one alert, for example, on any of the particular ones. And we also turned off some of these alerts. But throughout the day, this is going to give you a really good insight into how you're progressing from either longs or into shorts for any particular security. If you have any questions, of course, you know how to reach out to us, support@TriggerCharts.com. We think there's a great enhancement overall and really will do a lot to allow for you to really identify those wonderful and exact areas of breakouts and breakdowns, short alerts, long alerts, and allow you now to customize this. This is all in version 12, and it works for the TradeStation version 10 or version 9.5.